Yo, 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 yo. What up with the guy? It's your boy TDub was blazing the sports. Back at it just a little bit early, man. Fresh out the meeting. Let's get it. Let's get it. Let's get it. Brennan Smith, what it do? Better yet, what it does, man. OMG, guys. Since I'm a little early, tell you guys about my day a little bit while we get ready for this mega fight. Gosh, man, I'm telling you, this one is personal for me. This one is personal. This one is like, you know, I don't even know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. But Wilder versus Fury, God, this clash right here are the Titans. This right here, the clash of good versus bad. Uh, you know, and just like the title said, man, just like the title said, I'm gonna get into it, man. I'm gonna just start a little bit time since I'm a little bit early. I got out of my meeting a little early. I rushed down here. I thought I was late, to be honest. I thought I was late because my clock was reading like 2:33, and I'm like, oh snap! So I thought I was late, but I'm early. Um, but check this out, guys. So um, most of you guys don't know I work a normal 9 to 5. I'm one of them guys that many people don't like. Man, it's crazy. I didn't know I'm one of them people don't like. Right? Uh, I'm a black man that work in the office. I didn't realize that a black man working in the office is just not a respectable man these days. They're like, yeah, nigga, I guess you want. Well, let me guess, you probably work in the office, huh, or something, huh? You probably get a regular check, bi-weekly or weekly, huh? You know what I'm saying? But yeah, guys, unfortunately or fortunately, I got a regular job and I get a chance to take care of my kids. But listen, man, let's get to it. Tyson Fury. When I watched that press conference, in my opinion, guys, that dude was the villain. That was the pure villain. The way he was talking, the way he was acting, the way he was moving, like even when he was trying to curse, the way he was sounding. Salute to the expert one in the building, the expert genius. What it does, homie. Look, man. See, a lot of people don't get it, man. But I know my boy, the expert genius, will get it. And listen, I get it, guys. I'm at work, and whenever I use this app at work, I don't get it. It just don't get put out there the same. But I gotta work, man, and that's my thing is I gotta grind, 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 no matter what. Not that long of a lunch break today, but we're gonna get it, man. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it. Let's go and get it. So, Tyson Fury was the villain in that press conference. I mean, the way he acted, you little bitch. The way he talks, listen, if Floyd Mayweather would have done that, he would have been hated. Adrian Broner would have done that, he would have been hated. Tyson Fury does it some kind of way. He still gets the hero treatment and the support to beat Deontay Wilder. You got to make that make sense. I'm just asking people to please, some kind of way, make that make sense to me. That's all I'm asking you. Make it make sense to me. Tyson Fury was up there, man, walking back and forth, and during the first press conference, when Deontay Wilder didn't say anything, Tyson Fury didn't do his bad. But guys, listen, man, it was something about this press conference. It was something about the confidence in the voice of the return of the great one. It was something about the swag. It was something about the confidence in Deontay Wilder and the robe that Deontay Wilder had on. Salute to Wood Magic Man, because Tyson Fury was sounding a little shook. Tyson Fury was sounding nervous. And guys, when they asked Deontay Wilder about the alleged cheating from Tyson Fury, Deontay Wilder, listen, man, I got pretty much 100% evidence. Your eyes don't lie. You know, I'ma die believing what I know. And when they asked Tyson Fury about that, and here's the crazy shit. Here's the crazy shit, right? When Deontay Wilder, and it doesn't matter what form of fashion that he said it, but the fact that he said that the suit was heavy in any shape, form, or fashion, the fact that he said it, they went and printed it and ran with it like not Michael Phelps, like Usain Bolt, right? Like a marathon, a relay race. They ran with it, right? And it wasn't the finish line. They put that shit on repeat and looped around. Tyson Fury admitted to cheating. Every time Deontay Wilder hit him, right? Deontay Wilder hit him with the calm. Deontay Wilder said this. Deontay Wilder said, he said, you know what? You never did deny those accusations. Tyson Fury said, because they're true. Oh my God. Mike Hernandez says, you're going to lose Dodgers Blues STL Saturday. Yeah, they beat the St. Louis. What they got to do with the fight? If I cheated, why do you train so much, Tyson Fury? All right, but listen, I like that. You know what, Mike Hernandez? I like that. Tyson Fury said, if I cheated, then basically, why did you change trainers and train so much? Then Deontay Wilder had a perfect comeback. Perfect, right? Like when you play Street Fighter, you get your opponent. Perfect. He said, listen, then the same can be said from you during the first fight. You know what I'm saying? Why did you change trainers and train so much? If you felt that you won the first fight, why did you change trainers? Why did you fire Ben? Why did you go to the Crunk gym and get Sugar Hill? Why did you do it? How come you work with Freddie Roach, but now he's not in your corner? Why did you do it? You see that? Embarrassing for Wilder. How? I want to know that how. Please let me know how. Listen, I'm going to tell you right now. Tyson Fury reminded me when he was up there, the best thing he could have done was did what the young lady said. Tyson Fury, would you mind having a seat? You too tall, Jones mother effer. Would you mind having a seat? You Luke lonely body built mother. Would you mind having a seat? You knock knee dragon. Would you mind sitting down? He wanted to stand up, right? He wanted to be the comedian. He wanted to talk. He wanted to come out with his chest open, right? Listen, he was sounding to me like a comedian that was bombing on stage. Everything he was saying, it was flopping. Nobody was laughing at it. Nobody was egging him on. He didn't have no supporters. He was failing. And that cheating questions never left his head. American Panther Trump in the building. What it does. Yes, sir. TDub, what it do? Salute to the chat. Smash that like, guys. We got to get them likes up, man. Listen, guys. The haters going to come. I already had 2 haters unsubscribe. We got to get our subscribers up. See, the haters, a lot of haters are like farewell fans. They are fair weather fans. When you say something nice about their fighter, they subscribe. The moment you go against that fighter, oh no, he's against our fighter. Listen, guys, because you know what? I speak what I consider the facts. And I could be wrong. I could be right. But I give it to you straight, no chaser. You're going to take this tequila with no salt or sugar. He said, Wilder needs to stop going for one big punch. It gets predictable. It's the time he should throw more combos. I'm looking forward to the weekend. Listen, man. Tyson Fury, in my opinion, was nervous. He was up there on that stage. He was just saying the most stupid things known to mankind. Look at Wilder. He doesn't have a shirt on. He's trying to copy me. Look at Wilder. Yeah, I'm going to cheat and I'm going to cheat again. I cannot believe that you guys, listen, man, all I want to know is why do you guys hate this man so much? For real. How can you support a person like Tyson Fury who was playing? Either, listen, he thought it wasn't playing. Tyson Fury was the villain yesterday. Deontay Wilder stayed calm. He stayed cool. He stayed collective. He spoke, told you what he's going to do. At first, you guys made fun of him for not speaking. He answered every question. He didn't dodge no question. Told you, he gave you his thoughts. Tyson Fury went up there, paced back and forth, admitted to cheating. He never, ever denied it. Never denied it. Never. Even Deontay Wilder said, but you never denied it. And Fury said, no, because it's true. And I'm going to do it again. Man, listen, you guys gotta ask yourself, how can you, I mean, like, you gotta ask yourself, why are you really supporting this? You might not never tell TDub this. I get it. You won't never tell TDub this. But just ask yourself then, why are you supporting somebody? Listen, you know what? You know what got Tyson Fury mad? Is when Deontay Wilder hit that man with facts. When Deontay Wilder said, he said, check your history and check my history. My history, I've been a nun. In your history, boar meat. Think about this, guys. Somebody allegedly he tested dirty. He said that he ate uncastrated boar meat, and I believe he had to actually ingest either the peanuts or the nuts parts. I don't remember, but it had to be uncastrated boar meat, maybe the loins of the boar, and that's how come he tested dirty. Then he got into a fight where the thumb was detached from the glove. Then he fought Deontay Wilder where the glove was doing a split. The glove was doing a backhand stand. The glove was doing lean with it, rock with it, lean with it, rock with it. And then in the second fight, you can damn near see the glove see the fist through the glove. Guys, listen, we ain't stupid. I don't even gotta say it. I don't even gotta say it. And guess what, guys? Guess what? Guess what? For some of you guys that was at my video that I did live when I work from home, and then you try to come back to it, guess what? They blocked it. Somebody don't want you to sit. Guys, remember when I was showing those 3 to 5 seconds of Deontay Wilder wiping his eyes? Guess what they did? They blocked my video. They blocked it. But you know what? Cool. I don't mind it. Deleted the video, whatever, right? As long as they ain't blocking me from going live, whatever. But when you got people out here that can show the full fights of other fights, the full press conference, and all I show you is when Wilder was coming to the ring, when he wiped his eyes, then he wiping his eyes again, then he's stretching his body, and he's not feeling well. Guys, as soon as I ended my stream, it was blocked. X Virginia says it wasn't allegedly. He tested positive for Netherlands. Yep, before the Hammer fight and Klitschko. 1127, what it does? Said yeah, but Wilder called a case for domestic battle. Bro, huh? Nah, bro. Now, legend, bro. To me, they just sound like you just hating, bro. We're talking boxing here. For you, I don't know what to say to that, bro. That just sound like you're a complete 100% hater, bro. You're gonna eat that crow this time, bro. Listen, man. If Wilder lose, fair and square, I don't mind. Listen, if Wilder lose fair and square, I don't mind eating crow, man. Listen. I'm not gonna lie. I support Deontay Wilder because in my heart of hearts, it doesn't matter what you guys think. I know what I seen. I can show you the video of the gloves bending backwards, and you can't explain it. And guys, I swear to God, he wouldn't have done it, but I wish somebody would have said, hey, here's a brand new pair of 10-ounce gloves. Put them on and bend your wrist backwards right now, 90 degrees. I bet you wouldn't have done it. You know what? You know what, guys? I'm gonna tell you something. Do you guys remember when they was talking about the coaches? Do you guys remember that Sugar Hill said Tyson Fury is one of those guys that he'll tell you the truth and you would think he's just joking, you think he's just playing? Guy, listen, I believe Tyson Fury. When Deontay Wilder said, listen, you haven't denied cheating yet. And Fury said, no, because I did. He admitted that he did it. And all you got, listen, if Wilder was accused of cheating, somebody said, oh, Wilder is sticking rocks in his glove. And if Wilder would have never, ever denied it and said, yeah, I did it, what? People would have ran with it. People would have ran with it. But for you Fury fans, you guys are just brushing it under. I'm just saying, guys, I understand why Bob Arum knew he had something good with Tyson Fury. And it wasn't the way that he boxed. Bob Arum knew in this country that racism plays a lot into everything. That even if in England, that even after beating Klitschko, Tyson Fury didn't get any kind of glory, he knew that if he come over to America and beat the big bad black man, that Americans would accept him. And they have. And it doesn't matter if he's playing a villain role. It doesn't matter if whatever he does, the way he acts, because the same way that Tyson Fury was acting. Matter of fact, Floyd Mayweather never act like that during a press conference. But you hated him. Yes, he was cocky, but he never act like that. And they hated him because they wanted to see him lose. Adrian Broner, they hated him. They wanted to see him lose. Tyson Fury, they love him and they want to see him win against Wilder. He said, dip your hand in basically gasoline, jog all 10 times, then hit the pass, half an hour, then see if your gloves bend backwards. Bro, it's about your wrist, bro. Bob Arum called Lopez a smuck today. Listen, man, I heard Bob Arum snap because after the press conference ended, the lady, I can't think of her name, but the lady was I know she's from the UK. Hold on, somebody calling. Hold on, guys. Let me ignore. All right. So I know the lady from the UK, and Bob was like, she basically was asking all the questions and kind of catering the press conference for Deontay Wilder, right? And then she said, and what did we talk about? No face off. What did we do? No face off. And what the hell did she do? Ask for a face off. So fuck her and fuck PB. Oh man, bro. Like Bob Arum was snapping. Like, listen, man. Listen. That's how you know that Bob Arum, I think he feels that listen, Tyson Fury can still fight. But I think he feels that the cheating has been exposed and is going to be very limited to what Tyson Fury can do this second time around. I mean, well, this third time around, because he's going to be watched so hard and everybody's talking to it. And I think Bob Arum is a little bit worried. But what the Magic Man said, she called for a face off and no security. But you know what? I mean, it's still, listen, to be that mad. The fact is, they did not come face to face. They did not even come close to face to face. The moment Bob said no, That was it. They didn't even do it. She said, let's get ready for a face-off. Bob said no. Once he said no, Deontay Wilder went on his own business, and Bob went to snapping. And then I heard, was it Mike Carpenter, that he asked Bob about, he said something to Bob about, basically he should have, offered Lopez more money, with the whole Triller situation. And I heard he snapped on him. I heard he snapped on Mike. Get him out of here. He kicked Mike out. Listen, man, Bob is snapping. But as far as I know, I thought this was the last fight on the contract, unless Tyson Fury signs another fight. I thought this might have been the 5-fight plan that Bob signed with Tyson Fury, right? I could be wrong, but I thought it was a 5-fight plan, right? Because he fought Wilder. No, he fought. Let me see. He fought 2 fights. Was it? Let me see. 2 fights. Then Wilder. 1, 2, 3. Then Wilder. So is it one more after this? Does he have one more? I think it's right. I think he fought 2 fights. Tom Schwartz, Otto Wallin, Deontay Wilder. Then he's going to fight Wilder again. So it might be one more fight. Maybe it's one more fight on the contract. Arms having a midlife crisis at 89. Bro, woo! He said, you're pretty ill. Wilder loses to a KO. I want to see your expression. Bro, I'm gonna be live, man. He said, if you're going to talk about a domestic violence charge against Wilder, talk about the whole situation, bro. Like I said, man, we're not even talking about it. I'm not talking about it. Hey, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know anything. I don't even know anything about it. Now, I do know something about what's that dude that Andre Ward fought? The Crusher. I heard about the Crusher whooping ass and kicking dogs' ass too. I heard Kovalev the Crusher was kicking draws and dogs' ass too, kicking draws and asses too for dogs too. That's what I heard. I heard Kovalev was doing. That's what I heard about Kovalev. I heard Kovalev was hiding behind houses and shit. They had to call police on Kovalev. Nobody talks about that. That's cool. Look, guys. If Deontay Wilder beats, and listen to me now. If Deontay Wilder beats Tyson Fury, this is what's going to happen. Listen to me. They're going to move Deontay Wilder to number 2. They're going to leave Usyk at number 1. They're going to validate Usyk because he was in cruiserweight and he beat Joshua. They're going to start discrediting Tyson Fury. They are now going to start validating a lot of the cheating by Tyson Fury. They're going to start questioning that he was ever linear champion for Tyson Fury. The reason they're going to do this is because they want to devalue what Tyson Fury has done so they can devalue Deontay Wilder. And I swear to God, I hope that if Usyk, gets a chance, that it once gets a chance to fight Deontay Wilder, I hope he actually takes that shot and fight Wilder. Because at that point, there'll be no more questions. There'll be no more questions. What you gonna do? Shit, knock Usyk down too? You know what, guys? This is when I should really be keeping tabs on all the people that's bragging about Fury and bragging about Usyk. Because these same people are going to be switching their tones when Wilder wins. When Wilder beat Fury, like, see, Mike Hernandez, like, oh my, listen, bro. Like I said, bro, Cash App. Download Cash App, bro. Download Cash App. Put your bank information in there and look me up because I want my money, bro, that night. I don't want to wait till tomorrow. I want my money that night. As soon as Wilder knocks him out or gets to win, I want my money. Many boxing experts don't think White beats Villian. Listen, ooh, yeah, they said that if the fight's not made. Now, see, I got to go back and watch what the WBC said. WBC said they're going to give like Usyk and Wilder 30 days to make that happen. But are they giving 30 days to make it happen after Fury versus Wilder? Or are they going to let Usyk and Joshua get their rematch out the way before they can start the negotiations? If they're not going to wait the rematch get out the way, then basically what the WBC saying is he got to fight his mandatory next. Someone lied to Wilder about someone stealing from him, and he attacked this woman he thought was stealing. Doesn't make it right, but it ain't like here attacking women. Villian to me beat White. Listen, bro. I listen. I give Aldo Villian his credit. When Aldo Villian fought Tyson Fury, at first I thought Tyson Fury, I thought he wasn't really putting on the gas. I thought he was trying to use that fight as a show-off fight. And then when Aldo Villian cut him, I thought Tyson Fury tried to fight more seriously. But at that point, if you ain't really already fighting seriously, it's hard to really kick in that gear. And the fight was a much better fight and a closer fight than many people thought. And then Aldo Villian went on to beat Dominique Brazil. And that was the fight that impressed me, because Aldo Villian could actually move and box and has timing. That's what shocked me. I didn't know Aldo Villian can really listen. To me, right now, I don't think Aldo Villian has the power that Dillian Whyte has, but I think he's a better boxer. I think he can outbox Dillian Whyte, but if Dillian Whyte catches him with that left hook, we're gonna find out what's gonna happen. We're gonna find out. But guys, like I said, man, guys, I gotta bring some every day. You guys have no idea. When I turn this live off from doing this video, I am still thinking about this fight. When I go home, I think about this fight. I talk to my friends about this fight. I talk to my brother about this fight. I say, are you on this fight? Who you think will win? Guys, I'm telling you, this one right here, man, this one means so much, you know. And like I said, man, I am actually glad they did not do a face-off. I don't trust Fury. I don't trust him. And it's not that I thought Fury was going to punch Wilder. I don't trust. Listen, Fury could have had some goddamn grease in his hand. Listen, man, I don't know. Fury could be having some shit he's going to blow in his mouth. I don't trust Fury, man. I just don't trust him. I don't know what he going to do. Right? Everybody's going to look at this man's gloves. He's going to try something different. I don't know. And if I was Deontay Wilder, I would take something in the room to see what chemicals are in the air. I wouldn't put nothing past. I would be like, listen, man, I don't trust these vents. I want to know what chemicals are, what's being pumped in here. I would go in that room with whatever kind of wand that measures whatever, like oxygen or oxide in this room, and I want to know. And if it's too high, you want to switch me, because then I'm thinking something's up. I wouldn't trust nothing. I'm just being honest. Because like I said, man, well, Fury told you. Fury's embraced the name of Gypsy. And he didn't embrace the good part. He embraced the part of getting over people. He said, listen, he said, I'm a cheat. I'm going to find a way. You know me, I'm a gypsy. He embraced the part of being able to get over people right in front of their eyes, and they don't even know it until it's done. And sometimes they don't. They don't never know. They just got gypped. He said, as soon as Wilder wins, I'm retiring my profile picture. Bomb Squad. Wade King, what's up, champ? Listen, guys, I'm going to be live, man. You know how I do it. I know a lot of people are going to be live on this date. It is what it is. I got to do it for my people. I'm buying the fight. I'm going live. We're talking about it. We're calling it. We're listening to it. We're doing a call-in show. We're doing the voting. We're doing it. And the thing about it is, I want the Fury people to come. I want it. See, I don't want just Wilder. Because if just Wilder win, all we're doing is celebrating. I want to be able to take a handful of salt and throw it in the wounds of the Fury fans. I want it. Because every time Wilder lands a big punch and Fury is in trouble and he's cut more and more and more and more, and your eyebrows get to raising and your jaws get to dropping, and you know what's about to come, I'm going to get that handful of salt, bleach, vinegar, whatever else, and I'm going to pour it in those wounds. And oh, that crow that night, oh my gosh. Woo! Guys, listen, man. Fury sounded shook at that press conference. The dude was rambling. He was sounding like a comedian that was flopping. He was getting zero reactions. Nobody was clapping. Back in the day at the Apollo, somebody would have came out with tap dancing shoes with a big old long cane and hooked him out of there. He didn't have that person. Maybe Bob Arum should have came up there with his cane and hooked him out of there. Took his cane, put it on his belt loop, and pulled his tall ass out of there because he was flopping. And guys, you want to know how I believe that Tyson Fury cheated? Because when they brought up about him cheating, and when they was kind of done talking about it, do you realize he couldn't let it go? Did you realize he couldn't let it go? Did you realize that when Wilder had his last words, he said just a little bit, and Fury said, I got a lot to say, and Fury went back to cheating again? Because he couldn't let it go. He knows it. When Wilder kept bringing up his past, it hurt. It hurt. Just like when your girl brings up, like, yeah, I know you cheated with Martha and Susan and this. It hurts. When you in jail and they finally got you and the feds start reading up your rap sheet and you realize what you did and you confronted with that. Guys, you Fury fans or Wilder haters, whatever you decide you're going to be, because listen, you're either one. And most of you are Wilder haters. Most of you Fury fans are Wilder haters. You're only Fury fans because you hate Wilder. Because if Fury was fighting Anthony Joshua, then you become Anthony Joshua fans. You flip-floppers. You somebody with scoliosis and can't get comfortable in the bed because your back hurt. You're flip-floppers. You don't know who to go for. Oh, he's fighting Wilder. I'm going for Fury. Oh, he's fighting Joshua. Well, I'm going for Joshua. We serving crow with squirrel meat, no season and half cooked. Man, bro, man, like I said, bro. Hey, oh man, listen, guys. On fight night, if you guys don't know, subscribe to the channel, smash the like button. Listen, I'm live damn near every major fight, and a lot of these channels that are doing it now. A lot of them started because I got big with it. I did a couple videos that hit 800,000, 100,000, 80,000. And because they're bigger, they started doing it. So they started getting the views. God, listen, I won't let you down. I give you this work. Now, when it comes to fight time, with my commentary, I'm not biased. I call it down the line. But before then, I promise you, man, you're getting the smoke. I am 1,000% biased. I am pulling for Deontay Wilder. Normally, on the E-Crow list, I wait so I don't sway people before I put my name on who I'm picking. I put my name first. I am going for Deontay Wilder. I am Team Bomb Squad. Return of the King. Return of two-time WBC champion and a new linear champion of the world, Deontay Wilder, who got robbed the first time. Yeah, listen, man. Fury can fight. I don't take that away from him. But to me, Fury is one of them guys that he can fight. He can think. But he wants an edge to win. He's not one. He doesn't just want to go off of having the ability to win off his skills, but he wants to have something over to give him that edge to win. Just like the guy that was in, what was it, in France, that was doing all that bicycling, and what, he had cancer, something like that, right? Winning all those titles. Because a lot of times people want that. Yes, they're good, but they want an edge. They don't want to lose, and that's him. And listen, and you guys talk about Deontay Wilder. You guys laughed at Deontay Wilder because he told you he felt funny. You laughed at him when the evidence was put in front of you, and that's crazy. And what gets me is that people that supported Deontay Wilder, at least they claim to support Deontay Wilder, the moment he lost, they turned their back on him. And then some of these fly by night fans, I had a homeboy, right? I had a homeboy, and black dude came to me, man, like, man, Wilder got his ass whooped, bro. I said, bro, look like Fury cheated. I said, man, bro, the dude had an extended arm, bro. The dude had an extended arm, and the glove was spinning around like a helicopter, bro. Like his hand wasn't in his glove. Man, let me see. So I showed the dude the video, and I'll show it to you guys again. And you can see where the glove literally is flopping around. The forearm is straight. The elbow is straight. The shoulder is straight. The wrist and glove is flip-floppy, non-stoppy. Listen, everything is straight, but when it gets to his glove, it's time to the percolator. It's time to the percolator. And then even when he saw that, right, he looked up right and looked around. He looked in my eyes, but he looked around like, man, shit, bro, it didn't even matter, bro. He got his ass whooped. Like, what do you mean it don't matter? That's the reason they got whooped. I said, so if you fight somebody and then you realize somebody was punching you with brass knuckle, that's why you were getting a concussion, are you going to be like, you just got whooped because you got whooped, or did you get whooped because somebody punching you with brass knuckle? Man, bro, I'm just saying, man. Bro, he need to learn how to box. Bro, listen, it doesn't matter if you say Wilder need to learn how to box. It doesn't matter, because if the person that you hold up to all these high standards have to do something to cheat, it means he doesn't believe something in himself, or he believes something in a man that you don't even believe in. Because the man that you guys keep talking about, you keep downing, Tyson Fury tells you over and over and over that he's the most dangerous man in the heavyweight division. He said, I don't like him. I don't respect that big dogster, but he would knock out Anthony Joshua. He would knock out Dylan White. He would knock out Usyk. And he don't say he will knock him out. He say he will basically cruise to them guys. The expert genius, but my second bomb squad till this day. Till this day. But my name second. Listen, man. Like I said, bro, this one is personal. This one is personal. Ooh, please, listen, man. I want as many bomb squads in the building. And if you are a respectable Fury fan who could just come in and just support your boy, but keep the racism and the disrespect out, because you know what I'm saying, come in, because like I said, man, I want to pour salt in your wounds. I want to. Don't be scared. Don't be scared. Right? You brave, right? Don't be scared. Come on, Cletus. Come on. Listen, I'm not running. I'm going to be live. See, I'm not like some of you people. You don't show your face. I go live. Yes, right now you don't see my face because that's only because I'm at work doing a 9 to 5. Working. Trying to get paid to pay some bills. But guys, I go live. I put the camera in my face. I call the fight. I talk my smack. I talk my shit. I give you this work. And like I said, man, on fight night, redemption, retaliation, it's going to come back in blood. And the only thing that I asked the referee to do, the only thing, which we already know is some funny business. This just brought something to my mind. Guys, what is up with the referee changed last minute. A judge, they took out, looks like either she a black woman or a mixed woman judge, and changed her, not judge, but yeah, judge, and changed last minute. We had two major changes last minute. Guys, if that don't sound funny to you, if that don't stream that something is funny going on to you, why? What did these people do to get change? What? I'm Fury fan. What? Brenan, you know what? Hey, come on in, Brenan. It's cool because you know what? Hey, just for you, Brenan, because you're a Fury fan, the cut is still gonna be deep. The sauce still gonna be the same. But afterwards, I give you a band-aid. I at least give you a band-aid. But for the rest of your friends, listen, man, they ain't gonna have no band-aid, no water to wash it off. That salt is gonna stick. It's going to stay. Listen, but first of all, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna give him some rubbing alcohol. I don't know about you guys. When I was a kid, I just hate pouring rubbing alcohol on an open cut. Nothing sting worse. So first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna come through and I'm gonna pour some rubbing alcohol on it. Oh, like just kind of splash it all through the right. You know, matter of fact, I don't want to just pour it all in one whop because the stinging will go away quick. I want to kind of splash every now and then. That way, when the stinging go away, it just keep coming back. And then just like throw some of that sea salt, some of that thick salt down in there, and let that sit down on it. Like I said, man, listen, guys. Mike Hernandez, who's in the chat, maybe he's not there no more. He gonna have to pay my money. I want my money. He better download Cash App. I don't want to hear no ifs, ands, or buts after the fight open. I just want to hear. I just want him to send the money and say, TDub, you were right. 2-time WBC champion, now new linear champion. Listen, Wilder should be number one. Usyk should not be number one because, in all honesty, Joshua should. Listen, guys. Wilder lost to Fury, who a lot of people had at number one. Joshua lost to Andy Ruiz, who a lot of people didn't even have on their radar. Joshua lost to Usyk, who a lot of people had Joshua pick to beat. Joshua lost to two people that he was favored to beat. One of them he was favored to knock out cold. If Wilder beats Fury, WBC and leading your champion, and he beat Fury with only one loss, but who has no losses, and give him his first loss, Wilder should be number one. If Wilder wins, and happy for our country. Listen, bro. Hey, and Brenan, but be honest, man. Have you wondered how in this country that this is the only country that they will go against a countryman like they do Wilder? I mean, what has Wilder done to be hated? Tyson Fury was the villain on that stage yesterday. He was the villain. The way he was talking and cursing and swearing and hang out, yeah, you ain't out, right? He was a straight villain. It's like he embraced the villain role. If any, like he reminded me, like he would be like Green Goblin or somebody from Spider-Man. He embraced the villain role, but he got celebrated like the hero. He's getting the villain is getting a hero treatment. The hometown man is getting treated like the alien. So basically somebody who's not from that land. Wilder is getting treated like the visitor. Fury is getting treated like the saver. Real Fury fans is all good, but you fake ass fans, no band-aids, porn star. rubbing alcohol in your wounds, and I'm taking your girl out to eat and making you watch. Hey, like I said, bro, like I said, man. Listen. Hey, listen. For Fury fans of all, for Fury fans that are going for Fury, that you either I don't care if you hate Wilder or you don't like Wilder, or you just remember, this is just me. You can hate Wilder, you can not hate Wilder, you can just be a Fury fan. This is just me. If Wilder beat Fury, I am going to pour alcohol. I am going to personally try to add more cuts to your wound. I'm going to pour alcohol. And then when those cuts get numb to the alcohol, I'm going to cut a little deeper to where there's fresher wounds and pour more alcohol and more salt. They're going to think I am packing food to be shipped. Guys, I'm going to make sure that you guys feel it, because you Fury fans of any sort, you are supporting a known cheater. Because you know what? You same guys did not get Big Baby Miller this same treatment. You did not do it. Big Baby Miller got treated like doo-doo. Fury can treat it like a hero. That's what I don't like. That's what I don't like. Miller can't, everything that he done got put to the forefront. Fury, everything he's done is being covered up for him. Everything. Remember, they blocked my live stream, guys. And all I did was just show a couple little 3 to 4, 5 second clips of Wilder rubbing his eyes and beginning to fight. I just showed you about 3 times of him rubbing his eyes, another time of him stretching out, and they blocked it. As soon as I went on live, they blocked it. And guys, if you think that's not somebody covering up, something wrong with you. Something is wrong with you. And like I said, for some of you guys I'm cool with, I'll give you a Band-Aid. I'll give you a Band-Aid. But you're still supporting a known cheater that has admitted to cheating and said he would do it again. And then he is probably plotting a way to cheat again. Yesterday, booed Fury and started chanting, cheated. Boy, I missed that. Oh, man, I missed that. In the building, D1, the only observing stuff. St. Louis in the building. What up? Yeah. Fury is a cheater. I agree. Bro, listen, man, that boy cheater, man. That boy cheater, man. Listen, that boy cheater, bro. In my opinion, he's a cheater. Listen, just like Wilder said, this man's track record is crazy. This man got busted, allegedly got busted, and then they said, well, how did you get this in your system? Well, he said that he ate some wild boar meat, with uncastrated wild boar meat. That's with the nuts. And in order to get what was in his system, he damn near had to eat the uncastrated parts. He had to eat the wang and the ding-a-lang and the ball-a-lang too. He had to eat that. But somebody said that there hasn't been a wild boar in England in decades. So I don't even know how this story even flew when they don't even got wild boars in England. And then when the man that had went along with the story came out and said, listen, no, I was paid to say that, then all of a sudden somebody made him change his mind again. Guys, listen. Fury has a history of funny business. A referee came out and said he's the dirtiest fighter he ever had to referee. There has been on more than a few occasions of something dirty with Fury. And guys, and he's even admitting it now. So this is why I'm taking this personal. This is personal. This is personal. And I want to see Deontay Wilder stump a more hole than Tyson Fury. And I hope if Wilder have him on the ropes and it looks like Fury cannot take one more punch, I want the referee to wait a half a second to let Wilder get a couple more off on him. Listen, guys, and you know what? And like I said, when Wilder wins, watch how they start discrediting Tyson Fury's career because they want to discredit Deontay Wilder's win. In the building, the one, the only Jesus Christ follower. What it do is thank you for speaking the truth. Man, that's it. Let's get it, brother. He said, nobody talking about Fury mentioning musty relaxers in Wilder water and saying wild boar is almost extinct in the UK. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yes, I wonder, but I like super villains at times. Listen, man. Listen. And when you are watching a movie, okay, we like villains. And then even when you're watching boxing, we like the villains that are talking smack and can back it up. But I think there's a difference between a villain and a cheat. I think there's a difference. There's a difference between a villain and a cheater, right? The villain just wants to do wrong and conquer. A cheater is, to me, a cheater is like a liar, right? A cheater, because a liar can get you killed. A liar can get you murdered. A liar can have your wife thinking you're cheating on her, or your husband thinking. Because a liar can break up relationships. A liar is one of the worst things in the world. And when he cheats, he's trying to deceive. He wants you to think he's doing something honest and fair, but he's not. He wants you to think think about this, guys. Wilder said his water was tempered. He wasn't feeling right. He came into the ring. Jesus Christ Father, that last live stream that I did, I was telling them, bro, remember when I started showing where Wilder was rubbing his eyes? When I done that, they blocked that live. I was wondering how come I couldn't get nobody to watch it. They blocked it immediately. Hold on, guys. There. They blocked it immediately. They blocked it. So I couldn't show it. I was like, oh, wow. So listen, guys, there is a mass cover up for them to not put it out there that Tyson Fury is showing ways, or that he could be cheating. There's a big push for him to beat Wilder. They changed the referee last minute for this fight. They changed a judge last minute for this fight. The referee that they got is a referee that a couple years ago got really shamed for allowing a series of low blows in a fight that he was a referee of. He is not a referee that has been doing the greatest of things. I don't know how he's going to impact this fight. I'm telling you one thing. Whatever this guy past is, whatever he done in the past, is the exact reason why he was picked for this fight. Something is up. I don't know what. I am praying Wilder don't get cheated on the cards. I am praying that the judge, that the referee will let this man fight and don't try to cheat Wilder and try to take points from Wilder. I am praying that Wilder go in there and knock this man out. There is too many things that is pushed to give Tyson Fury his way. And this is a known cheat. Fury hanging on his ding link. Yes, I wonder, but I like super villain at the time. Yeah, like I said, man, like that's different. Like, listen, there's a difference between villains, in movies than straight up cheaters, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like you may like villains, but you won't want your woman to cheat on you, right? Think about it. If your woman come home and you find out that she's on a new bustdown.com and she just getting butts down by many people, right? You won't like that. And what if she come on and say, baby, but you like villains? And you're like, baby, you ain't no villain. You my wife. You're cheating. This ain't villain. You're cheating. That's what you're saying. There's a difference between being a villain and a cheater. And don't get me wrong. Now, I did call Fury a villain, and I do think he's a villain. I think he had villain ways up there. But the most part about Tyson Fury is he's a cheater. But remember, a villain might be liked, but this villain is getting a hero treatment, and the actual one that's a hero is getting a villain treatment. He's the one that people is wishing to lose, while the villain is the one they're holding, and they want to win. Guys, I got to go back in. Hope you guys enjoy the work. Amanda Ramirez fight 2011, and he's the ref a good majority of top-ranked fights. That's all bad. All right, champ. Let me get out of here. I'm out.